It's all over now, folks. The global pandemic known as coronavirus has been sweeping the lands, causing unprecedented quarantines, economic upheaval, fights breaking out in grocery stores, gargoyles taking kids from the streets, and the Dark Lord Sauron has returned. Strangely enough, I was okay with all this until the unspeakable, nay, the unimaginable, nay, the unacceptable happened. They closed the gyms! Oh, God damn it! But fear not, puny earthlings, because I've decided to use this travesty to show you my workout routine that you've all been requesting to see for years. And it's one that you can do at home with only a squat rack, an assistant, and most importantly, a muscle-stimulating shock collar. Real quick before I show you my quarantined-approved workout, I just wanted to remind you all that I read all of my YouTube comments, like every single one of them. So how about you suggest a video idea or just say hi? I like it when people say hi to me. That's cool. And while you're down here, how about you slap a like on this video that you're watching and turn on post notifications so you know when the old H-Train uploads a new video. Thanks, everyone. How does Houston Jones work out on quarantine from the gym? Well, it's really quite simple. It's a shock collar. I put a shock collar on my neck and I do my big three lifts: bench, squat, and deadlift. Now, this here shock collar has multiple different levels of electricity, okay? It gets stronger. Now, what I like to do is I like to start with low weight, high reps, and then low amount of electricity or shock on the shock collar. And then as the weight goes up, so does the shock level. But first, before I even lift any weights, we're gonna do a little control test to show you what the shock collar does, because it really just stimulates so much muscle growth throughout my whole body. That's why I put it on my neck, and just everything down from my neck gets juicy, rock hard. And there's a real science behind this. So we're going on to the controlled test. We're gonna start with 1. The shock collar goes up to 100. So we'll start at 1, see what that does. Then we'll go to the actual 3 levels that we're gonna be using in the video, which are 33, 66, and then full blown 100.
I get a better shot of it.
This whole neck jolted.
No, it's fine. Do one more.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay, we'll have you. A little warning, you asshole. God damn it! Oh, that's uncomfortable. It's time to prepare myself for the weightlifting. Now, it's very important when you're lifting weights on coronavirus, you gotta wear a singlet. If you're not wearing a singlet, just don't lift weights at all. You're wasting your time. Did you pan down to my penis? Now, it's very important that you equip yourself properly when you are doing the bench press, which is the first exercise we do with the shock collar on. Now, a lot of people go out of their way to buy wrist wraps to protect their wrists, but little do you know, duct tape is arguably the most effective wrist wrap in the business. It's water resistant, cheap, okay, and quite frankly, I think it looks cool. Up first is 135 pounds for 8 reps. Marking. Ah, you motherfucker! All right, so we got the shock collar at 33 power. I got 135 on the bar for bench. I'm gonna do as many reps as I can. Mark can shock me at one time during at any point in my rep. So he has the power. But I ultimately have the power because I'm so
girthy.
Yeah. So my whole technique about preparing for benches, I like to swing on in. I like to imagine Garrett's mom is across from me. I'm like,
She laying on the bed?
she's laying somewhere, and I'm like, one hot pipe coming up. Ooh. Oh, yes! Garrett's mom. You're missing the rep. You gotta do it on every rep.
Every rep?
Yes. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh God! Oh God! I got it. Count three. As you can see, we got it's 235 on the bar, 145, 225s. Some hefty weight, lightweight for me, hefty weight for normal people. All right, here we go, Mark.
Use the pain. Push through the pain.
We'll get up to 315 here, which I expect will just fly up. For the kids! Here we go, Mark.
Come on.
Yes!
How do you feel?
Bench press completed. It was a chest pumping workout, let me say that much. But now we're on to squats, and you can't just keep the shock collar in the same place every time because you need to mix up the muscle stimulation. So now that I'm on the squats, I'll be putting it around my leg here, and I got a pretty girthy leg, if I do say so myself. So I got to put it a little bit lower onto my quad, but that's fine. Leg swings. It's important to do leg swings before you squat. Limber up a bit, My mom always said, a limber Houston. That's actually where she ended her statement. All right, Mark, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm also ready. Here we go. Ah! Okay, that's gonna be rough. Ah! 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 God! Damn it! Okay! I'm feeling warmed up. God! Put on the other leg. 1 to 10, how hard do I look, Garrett?
Super hard, so like a 12 and a half.
If you would have said anything under a 10, you would have been fired. All right, Mark, let's do this. Ah! Ah! I don't want to do it.
Gotta do 4.
Ah! God damn it! Oh, okay, I think I pooped my pants a little bit. So you guys know the electricity is legit. Mark's gonna give him a 33 power zap on the old arm here.
Show me that so we can see the leg go up.
That sucks.
Thank you, I'm happy. Did you feel stronger or?
I feel rejuvenated.
Okay, yeah. See, it's a foolproof process that we're doing here. You ready, Mark?
Oh.
Ow!
You got 1 rep in.
Oh. I mean. Oh, Daddy. Moving on to deadlift, and as you can see, I changed the location of the shock collar. Now, it's gonna be shocking my brain. And I've always said knowledge is power, okay? So electricity goes in my brain, it stimulates all my brain functions, which then in turn stimulates all my muscles as I'm lifting weights. Now before, I have a little ritual before I get into the deadlift. I like to do this little hang thing here. Then I say, Mark, give me a quick zap. Ow! Ow! Holy shit! Ah! 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 See, next one, not even a sound.
Hey, Blake.
I think he's ascended to godhood, pretty much.
You guys think it's good for electricity to be going through your brain like that?
If I don't have like this wedgie feeling, like a bunch of fabric entering my asshole, I just can't lift.
I don't think I've ever seen him make that face. That was like an orgasm face mixed with like getting your penis chopped off face.
Gotta go change my underwear. 400 pounds, deadlift. Last set of the workout. Now, there's a little thing I do for this one. Follow me. I pet this dog that runs up to me first. Namaste. That's dog poop. Ah!
What's your name?
Is it New Orleans? Oh wait, yeah. And that's the Houston Jones quarantine workout.